I'm Michael Hinton with Cornerstone Mortgage, and this is a presentation we put together about a month ago for our building partner, Hayden Homes. We're going to talk about rates, we're going to talk about the mortgage industry, and we're going to talk about opportunities that exist given current market conditions. We put this together for them to help them prepare for the coming year, and we thought some other folks might enjoy hearing our predictions also. As one looks at interest rates, there's basically three things that affect rates going up or rates potentially coming down. They're the economy, job growth, which is closely tied to the economy obviously, and thirdly, inflation. Looking forward in 2009, as you see from this chart, looking forward, everything that is above the line represents, all the yellow bars that are above the line represent economic growth. And as the economy grows faster, the interest rates in turn are going to be going up. As those lines come down, they represent the potential for rates to come down. And so as you look at 2009 in particular, and 2010, 2009 we're looking at recessionary type economic growth. The bars are below the line like they were in 91 or 90 and 91, and as they were in 01 and 02. Again, that, as we see it, is going to put pressure downward on rates. Next, if you look at job growth, obviously job growth and the economy are going to be very closely tied. As the economy grows, requires more jobs. As the economy shrinks, requires less jobs. Again, the job growth in the chart, as you see, as it goes below the line, or as jobs decline below the line, track with the economy. And again, going forward in 09 and 2010, we see jobs, the job market shrinking again, putting pressure downward on interest rates. And finally, inflation. If things begin to cost more and inflation grows too rapidly, then loans have to pay more to give a return to match what things cost for those who are lending the money. And also the Fed or the government is going to drive rates up also to try to keep that inflation in check and slow things down. As you look at this chart, as you can see, and since 2000, even going back to 97, 98, inflation has been really held in check quite nicely. At the end of 08, as you see there, we saw a spike in inflation. We saw things turning upward, which despite everything that was going on in the economy slowing down, it created some fears our rates can be able to come down with inflation appearing to go upward. Obviously, oil prices were really driving that. Since then, oil prices have come down and they continue to go down. And as you see, the prediction for 09 and 2010 are for inflation to continue to come down in relation to that. Obviously, the economy slowing is going to affect it also, but with energy costs going down too, that's really going to drive it down. Again, as it comes down on that line, it puts pressure downward for interest rates also. Again, slower economy, slower jobs, and inflation being low aren't necessarily good news at all for the economy, for those of us that are trying to function in the housing market and those of us who are trying to function in the U.S. economy. However, it can be good news for interest rates. So what's our grand prediction? Drum roll, please. With all these pressures going down, pressing downward, we see rates going to an unprecedented low, at least in our lifetime, of 4.5% to a low of 4.5%, and being in a range in the coming year of between 4.5% to 5.5%. Again, this is good news as far as getting the economy moving again and getting the housing market moving again.